All right, let's start with learning something about filter results using URL parameters and also query strings. So you've already used the parameters part of it. If you haven't, it will be a kind of like a recap for you. So app.get, let's say that you want to go to a URL, um, movies, and you want to actually pass in the name of the movie. All right, so you can use the colon and the name, and then you can say function request response, and then I'm just going to send back the name that you actually pass in. And how do you access this name? Well, this will be part of the params.name. All right, so now you can pass in any name you want in the URL, and you will have access to it in the request.params.name. So let's go ahead and save it. Let's go ahead and run it over here. So if I say movies slash hello, then you can see it's passing hello. But what about if the name of the movie has spaces? So if I say Lord of the Rings, you'll see that it automatically adds the encodings for you. So it added %20, %20, and %20, which is encoding for the space. So you can, you know, even if you say with spaces, the URL, the browser is automatically going to add those things. Now, what about query strings? And you might have seen actually query strings numerous number of times. So query strings are basically used if you want the URL to be more descriptive and things that you really can't fit in normal parameter-based things. So if you have, let's say, movies and then genre slash year slash something like the year slash and then the name of the movie, so name slash and then the sort order and how many movies on the page that you want to see, right? So you can do this in this way, but it's going to get like really deep nesting thing. So what you can do is you can use query strings in this case. So I can say movies slash, and let's say if I'm searching for the movies, I can say something like searching, the name of the movie is Lord of the Rings, and I want to also sort, because there are multiple Lord of the Rings, like 3 parts or 4, or if you add Hobbit, then I want to sort it in descending order, meaning the movie that is basically released recently has to be on the top. I can also add some other things like, okay, the page size. So I only want like 10 results per page. Now, of course, Lord of the Rings might not have 10 movies, but let's say that we are also adding books and videos and all those kind of things. So you can pass these kind of things and get access to each individual key. In this case, the key is the name, and the other key is the sort, and the other key is the page size. So let's see how you can do that. So let's open this up, and we'll create a new route, which will be movies slash search, all right, slash something. So something will go over here. And now we can say function request response. Now we need to get whatever we enter over here after the search, we need to get it out. And in Express, it provides you an easy way. You can simply say request.query.name. So that is going to give you the name of the movie. So I can say console.log over here. All right. I can even attach it if you want to the response. So let's do that actually. Response.send request.query.name plus a little bit of space request.query.sort. Maybe I want to sort them in ascending or descending order. So let's go ahead over here, sort descending. We don't really care about the page page size, but you can see now I can get access to individual things like Lord of the Rings, DESC, and I think if I use the correct key for the page size, I should be able to get page size also. So let's go ahead and try to add that. So this will be request.query.page size. Let's go ahead and refresh it. Oops, something bad actually happened. This might be the integer, so you might have to convert. Did we use page size over here? Where'd it go? Page size is 10, but that is, I believe, integer, so you'll have to convert it. So make sure that you convert it, and then you can actually get access to that. But let's see if we can actually print it out instead of doing that. So let's see if we can get access to that over here. Console.request.query.page size. All right, so definitely this works, and let's go over here. Page size is 10, so you can definitely retrieve it. Make sure that you are, when you are getting it, then you are also adding it to that after conversion and all that stuff. So that's pretty much it for request parameters, as well as request the query strings, and try it out, and it will be really helpful for you when you're building much larger applications.